Now, in March, Pavel Talankin won an Oscar for his work on the film Mr Nobody Against Putin. He was told he couldn't travel home on his Lufthansa flight with that Oscar in his hand luggage. The airline was worried it could be used as a weapon, and so it had to be checked in. It was packed in this box, but then it never arrived at its destination. It was reported missing, and the airline says it's been doing its best to recover it. Well, in an exclusive, Lufthansa has told the BBC in the last hour that it's now been recovered. The Oscar is safely in our care in Frankfurt, says the airline, and it is now in direct contact with the guest to arrange its personal return. They also say they sincerely regret the inconvenience caused and have apologised to the owner. Well, that news we have conveyed to the co-director of the documentary film, David Borenstein, who is mightily relieved.
Definitely is a relief. I'm looking right now at the message from Linda from Lufthansa, and I'm very pleased to see that they've been responding to our message. They've been responding to our social media calls for them to look into it. So it's really good news.
Well, shout out to Linda. Well done, Linda. Can we talk about how it went missing? Do we know where in transit? Was it packed safely? Would anybody have known what it was?
Well, I think everybody would have known what it was, which is why we were so concerned. So he got to the airport and he was carrying the Oscar in a tote bag. And it was actually the only thing that he had on him. So when he was told by the TSA, by the security, that he couldn't bring it on board because it could be a weapon, he had no place to put it. So they just found this flimsy box and told him to put it in there. He did. It was a big kerfuffle. Everyone was kind of saying, this is an Oscar. Why are you doing this?
Oh, I hate being told to put my luggage in the hold. Never mind an Oscar. Right. Did he have his name on it?
Yeah, it had his name. It had all of our names on it.
Right. On the Oscar itself?
On the Oscar itself, yeah,
Right.
It's engraved.
Right. So it's valuable then? I mean, it's really valuable.
Well, I think it actually has written on it that it can only be sold for $1. Although I'm not sure if anyone would follow that. But yeah, it was a big scene. He had our executive producer, Robin Hessman, on the phone, and she was yelling at the TSA saying, you can't do this, it's an Oscar. But they were saying it's a weapon, and we did not win the argument. They put it under the hold.
Right. Be honest, did you make some representations to the Academy? Did you say, look, we might need a replacement here, could you send us another?
We didn't do that yet. I mean, this morning I was really concerned because it still hadn't been found. I made a big social media post about it, and the whole documentary community was talking about it. I know it reached the Academy.
Documentary in itself. Yeah, what happened to the Oscar? Where are you going to put it?
I don't know, but this could be a documentary. I mean, I've heard many stories about different Academy Award winners' stories of traveling with the Oscar. Although I have not yet met anyone who had been asked to put it under the plane.
David Borenstein. He has his Oscar.